Hi, my name is Danielle Boodoo and I'm the author of those songs. And today I'm excited to share with you some new work, actually poems that are still in the process of becoming a collection, a second collection. So the first poem is How to Break a Curse. Lemon balm is for forgiveness. Pull up from the root, steep in boiling water, add locust wings, salt, the dried bones of hummingbirds. Drink when you feel ready, drink even if you do not. Pepper seeds are for courage. Sprinkle them on your tongue, sprinkle in the doorway and along the windowsill. Mix pepper and water to a thick paste. Sparkle the cracks in the concrete, annoy the part in your hair. You need as much courage as you can get. Water is for healing. Leave a jar open beneath the full moon. Let it rest. Water your plants. Wash your face. Drink. The sharpened blade is for memory. Metal lives long, never grows weary of our comings and goings. Wrap this blade in newspaper, keep beneath your bed. Be patient, daughter. Be patient. Petitioning the patron saint of childbirth. There is a place not far from here where two rivers meet the sea. A shore dark and pitted as a cayman's back. My thoughts drift here when I pray to you, to swollen water and lonely spit, tide rising belly of a full mangrove god. Every white room I enter is untruth. The doctor is not my maker. He can barely keep my bones together. He cannot sew me into wholeness even with your holy medallion around my neck. O saint, there is so much I cannot tell you. Perhaps I will confide in Xochiquetzal, goddess of childbirth, mother of ocelots and flowers. Perhaps I would write letters to my own mother with invisible pigment made of colostrum and brine. But these words are all seeds, hard-shelled and deep-veined like nutmeg, falling to earth in careless handfuls. I know this forest of silence is my own making. Now what can you say to me that the wild Atlantic has not? I've already heard the one about everything happening for a reason. Dear saint, I know you will not take me in your pristine arms and make me weightless even if I beg. Behind my eyes at night there is only water. My unborn child inside me, a turn of turtles flailing in the deep, crossing the unknown. Sitting moon. They said milk would flow, and so you waited at the edge of the bed, blankets folded down, buttons undone, his new name beneath your tongue like Alleluia. Then in the blue seam of the third night it welled up like a moan, drew you terrifying and taut, warm bowl, fossil and silver skin, fullness and flow. You scald the glass bottles, bind yourself with suction and tube, grit your teeth, bring the nursling to the breast, fold your spongy heart into his mouth, the giving takes and takes. You are not yourself, but there must be a tonic for that. There must be a flower growing halfway up the mountain waiting to be stripped and boiled down to syrup in your dented red saucepan. There must be a stone in someone's backyard waiting to be ground to powder and taken by the teaspoon. There must be a God left to pray to. String up your prayers above the cradle. Pin a square to his little white vest. Tell yourself it isn't real. The indigo moth beating against your ear. You have imagined yourself into this possession. This is the clockwork your body knows, and now you must lie down with it. Mop out the house with red lavender and hang. Go back to bed. Tomorrow find someone to put a foot in your spine and pull you taut again. Find someone to rub that errant bone back into place. You are never given more than you can bear. The world does not end by quaking. The old house heaves its death rattle. A spire of smoke drifts out the bedroom window. Our father descends the stair, moving backward through green water, a wet cigarette in his mouth. The glass room shudders, shrieks without sound, sleeping koi rise from their bowl undrowned. We are not afraid of our father, you in your fishbowl and I in mine. Look outside now, the earth has stopped moving. Little one, I have lived behind the curtain of what we must not tell. Draw it back now, see? The world does not end by quaking. Bright lily, beloved sister, dearest stranger, you will survive this long night underwater. When the day breaks, I will come for you with silver in my hair and oil in my palms. Until then, hold fast to my memory. For when the tremors end, and the years spread their fins in the dark water between us, you will know me by my footfall, by the crown of my head and the click of my jaw, the slivered moon of my prodigal smile. But for now, a lone rooster beats its tail across the night. The dark hill ends in the point of a rusted blade. Here is your small share of earth. Here is your bouquet of ill-fated stars. The glass breaks. Time spills down the staircase. One of us takes his outstretched hand. Love notes from Island Lockdown. To close an island, you must first thread the borders with bits of sea glass, prayer beads, and rusted metal. Blur the map's blue with your damp open palm. The coast is half blind and prone to drifting. Your island doesn't always come when you call. Still, you must forgive its sinking sand and jagged fault lines. We all have wounds from which we cannot heal. But your small house is an island too. The silver bowl of risen dough on the windowsill, the sliver of amber in your son's right eye. And sometimes the island surfaces in you high and seismic, like in the middle of this dry month, when the first wave stills and the mountain poi gasp in yellow adoration. You want to worship at the peninsula's throat again, but the weeks and waves still loom so grey and strange in the distance. In the sealed container of home now, Saharan dust clouds drift and settle. You find air spaces in the secret hollows of trees, mark time in the nesting cycles of hornbirds and the fruiting season of mangoes. And this last little poem is a poem for my son, my 4-year-old. online preschool. He says he is sad as a rock, sad as leaves, sad as paper, sad as the other side of a lost slipper, sad as the clock, sad as the chair, sad as the empty snack jar, sad as the creaking cupboard door, sad as the plants we forgot to water, sad as a crayon broken lengthways down the middle, sad as a dog-eared book, sad as a dying battery, as a newspaper, as a note folded against my chest, as children spaced apart 4 to 6 feet without laughter. Thank you so much.